Having a difficult coworker is like an unwritten rule of the professional world. No matter how great your workplace is, you'll almost always encounter one. देखो, अगर ऑफिस का सारा काम आसानी से हो जाता ना, लाइफ बहुत बोरिंग हो जाती. Being able to handle your difficult coworker is both an art as well as a necessity. It can teach you some valuable lessons and make your life easier. Here's how you can deal with a difficult colleague at work. Number 1. Evaluate their importance in your career. Before you take a step, अपने peace of mind के लिए think about how often you really need to work with this person. Are they just चंद दिनों के मेहमान or are they going to be sitting on top of your head like Shani for the next 7.5 years? If you're collaborating with them for a short-term project, take solace in knowing that all of this will be over soon. If you have to see them all day, every day, then you're going to have to tackle it with care so that it does not disrupt the entire ecosystem. Number 2, speak to your work BFF. Kabhi you may end up second guessing your coworkers' behavior, especially if your boss isn't doing anything to stop them. This is where your work BFF will help you. Since your work friend will be observing the situation from a distance, you will really know if you're being bothered or if it's just in your head. Discuss your problems with them and explore some solutions together. Number 3, approach your coworker with kindness. Not all difficult coworkers are created equal. Some are bullies, some steal your credit, some attack you in work meetings, while some just don't do their work on time. But the solution to deal with them all? Kindness. I know what you're thinking. How can I be kind to my arch nemesis? The Richard to my Chandler, the Mark to my Ross, the Cersei to my Daenerys. Understanding their perspective can help you put some logic to their behavior. Speak with them privately and let them know how their behavior has affected you. Maybe they're going through a tough time themselves. Maybe that's why they're acting out. Approaching them and being vulnerable may help them realize that they're being difficult. अगर सर्सी ने Daenerys से बात की होती ना, आज दोनों राज कर रहे होते. Number 4, confront them publicly. कभी-कभी प्यार से बात करना मुश्किल हो सकता है. They can dismiss your concerns or just go back to their old ways. In this case, you can resort to a public confrontation. But remember, always be kind. Confrontations work on some people, but it depends on how well you pull it off. The next time your coworker behaves badly, use humor or sarcasm to call them out. Instead of saying, "Bro, can you stop cutting me off while I'm speaking?" you can say, "Hey, let me finish what I was saying so you guys can chit-chat later." No matter how defensive they get, do not raise your voice or use accusatory language. Always stand your ground. Number 5, rope in your manager. If things get out of hand, you can always reach out to your manager. But make sure that you don't treat them like a school teacher and go running to them after every little thing. Be a responsible adult and go to your manager with specific instances where you felt defeated and a set of solutions to tackle the situation. Make sure that you follow up with your manager if they've assured you that the problem will be solved. ये थे 5 तरीके to deal with a difficult coworker. Follow Cool Karnya for more such tips on taking back the workplace. Until then, raise your power.